That time is 7:45 in the morning time on this Monday morning, April 30th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, April 30th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning, April 30th, 2018. Back to work, back to school, 42 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories of the Peter Channel Morning News at 7:45 is caravan of migrants reach U.S. border, temporarily turned away by Border Patrol. Trump's calls filthy comedian and a correspondence group expresses regret. Double suicide bomber kills central capital, killed at least 25. Missile strikes at Syrian military base, kills dozens. Sajid Javid is named new UK Home Secretary, replacing Amber Rudd. T-Mobile agrees to buy Sprint the $26 billion deal. Did you hear what about the North Korean leader $100 bill and the Trump card? Here's how the EU will punch back against Trump trade tariffs. Pompeo says Israel will have the right to defend the Gaza border. Legal row who owns French.com domain. Yellowstone Gaza erupts for a third time in 6 weeks. The NRA said guns will be banned during the defense speech. Parkland's stringency, hypocrisy. Puerto Rican comedy troupe aims to lift up spirits of those living on off the island. Utah. VA hospital launches inquiry after defense dad posts photos of a sanitary room, according to a report. Walmart to sell UK union announced that Sainsbury, Marathon to buy Endeavour $23.3 billion oil refining deal. Looking at stocks now, done 11.50 points to 24, 311.19, SP 5 up 2.97 at 26.69, 91 and Nasdaq up 1.12 at 71, 19.80. South Korean President Moon Jae-in and U.S. President Trump may soon meet, and then expected next month, and Seoul official said. South Korea described as the last pictures placed along the border with North Korea, which expressed South Korean music and news reports criticized Pyongyang. Cha Haranya, former Korean and Air executive who remained co-balance with a feminist net rate scandal, faced a divorce lawsuit from her husband of 8 years. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said he is willing to talk to Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, a Seoul presidential official said. Beginning this month, all 4 major U.S. credit card companies stopped requiring signatures, a move driven by evolving security and technology. UK-US initiative in the study Muddy Drake Glacier. New Shepard has successful 8th test flight. The sun shines brightly on a full Jupiter in May. Schools criminal combat spread to the vaping devices. Get it off opioids with medical marijuana as parents struggle with pot over pills. And FDA clears personal radiation treatment for emergency use. Peter Channel News time is 7:48 on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Yesterday, the Boston Red Sox defeat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3. Tonight, Red Sox to the Kansas City Royals go at it at 7 o'clock at Fenway Park, while the Boston Bruins of the Tampa Bay Lightning go at it in game number 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in Tampa game time 7 o'clock, while the Boston Celtics will open up the Eastern Conference semifinals in Game 1. The guy at 8 o'clock against the Philadelphia 76ers. What the Bucks had to say after offseason, and LeBron taking over Game 7, what Doctor called for. Peter Channel News time is 7:48 on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep, beep. Let's study off. Let's study off on the MBTA, where the rail line experienced up to 15-minute delays due to an earlier train with a door problem at Broadway and downtown crossing the northbound. Commuter rail, Fitchburg train 491, 6:45 a.m. from North Station up at 10-15 minutes late between North Station and Winchester to Mechanical Issue. Franklin train 708, 7:50 a.m. inbound and Spectre Park, Forge Park 5:50 minutes beyond schedule. Updates to follow. And Needham train 601, 705 a.m. from South Station up at 5-10 minutes beyond schedule between Back Bay and Elliott Rides due to earlier train traffic in the various day on. Look again. Alright, look at the Dodgers and Bowies in New England. Alright, look at the Dodgers and Bowies. 95, south bad side, slope between Pawtucket and Providence. 95, the north bad side, it is slope between Airport Connector, Walker, get to downtown Providence. 195, west bad side, slope between Seacock and Providence. 610 connector, slope between Crescent and Providence. And 146, south bad side, slope between 50 and 95, downtown Providence. 146 in both ends is back to Bradley. Salem Road in North Smithfield, 295 at the north bad side, it is so after Route 37 in Crescent. 95 at the north bad side, it is so East Greenwich. Jamestown, Newport Bridge is on. Looking good except the eastbound side. A little slow around the Newport Bridge and Battle Bridge is southbound side. And it's a little slow out of the Cape. Route 136 to the eastbound side. A little slow after Route 134 South Dennis. Route 6 to the westbound side. And it's slow from Centerton to Sagamore. Route 3 to southbound side. Slow headed towards Route 6 to the Sagamore Bridge. Board Bridge is slow on both ends. Route 25 eastbound side. A little slow before the 6 and 28 in Buzzards Bay. And 28 at the northbound side. A little slow around the Board Rotary. 21, the northbound side, it is slow around Route 140 in Taunton. 140 at the northbound side, it is slow around Route 24 in Taunton. 95 at the northbound side, it is slow from 485 out of Mansfield on Route 128 Canton. 27 on 21 at the northbound side, so between 27 to Buckton area to Route 128 Canton. Route 3 at the northbound side, it is slow between 53 and Hanover on the Breaking Split. 4 fence and 1 Breaking Split, it is backed up 128 at the northbound side, and then slow between the Breaking Split all the way down to Mass Pike and Waltham. 495 at the northbound side, it is slow between Huffington and the Mass Pike eastbound side, it is slow from Route 9 and Fairman all the way down to Newton and Hidbeth again between North Braddock all the way down to Southern Expressway and Mass Pike westbound side, slow between Louisville down to South Boston. Southern Expressway at the northbound side, it is slow between the Bridgeview Split all the way down to Dorchester. Southern Expressway southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. 93 both ends down to Boston backed up. Center Callan tunnels are slow go. Mass Pike westbound side, so between Lower Road, Port down to South Boston. 93 on the southbound side, it is so between Solomon and the Zach Bridge down to downtown Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side, it is so between River down to downtown Boston. Summer Tunnel, slow. Callan Tunnel's looking good. 120 at the northbound side, it is so from 95 Peabody right to Route 114. 120 southbound side, so between Route 1 and Linfield all the way to Route 2 and Lexington, and Route 2 westbound side, so the Lexington stretch. Route 2 eastbound side, a little slope between 60 yards and down to the first part of Parkway in Cambridge. Route 3 at the southbound side, it is slope between Route 4 and Chelmsford all the way to Billerica and Hibberton. It's south going Route 3 between Chelmsford and Billerica and Burlington. 93 is southbound side, slope between Methuen all the way to Route 62 in Wilmington. 95, looking from 128 to the New Hampshire border. 93 is northbound side, it's a little slow Derry, New Hampshire, every turnback southbound side, a little slow Merrimack. 485 at the southbound side, it is so between Lawrence all the way to Route 93, and 485 at the northbound side, a little slow around Chelmsford stretch. And 485 at the northbound side, a little slow the Littleton stretch. And 290 eastbound side, so between 146 at the Route 9 in Worcester, and 146 at the northbound side, a little slow around 290 in Worcester. Peter Chill News Times, 7:53 on this Monday morning Time Frame weather report, and we're going to start off April on the chilly side. Some rain. Looking at the radar satellite luminance shows clouds covered much of the region with some snow slated rain showers in the northern Worcester County and searching in the southwestern Vermont and south central portion of Vermont. Rain slated rain showers from Greenfield and out of Holyoke and some snow down in the Berkshires and Massachusetts. And rain showers along the A7 corridor from Albany down to Saltwater Central Springs and north of Poughkeepsie and some snow from Schenectady all the way down to Syracuse and some rain upstate New York, stretching all the way down to Syracuse and down to Geneva. And snow down the northeastern portion of PA and rain from Harrisburg down to Philadelphia and rain showers off the New Jersey coast and rain showers in upstate Maine all the way down to New Brunswick down to western portion of Nova Scotia and stretching down to eastern Quebec and heavy bed of showers and storms at St. Eckley, Quebec. Temperature spread, it is in the 37 to 46 degree range in southern New England, and it is in the 32 to 40s in northern New England with a 23 degree read for Mount Washington temperature. So don't worry because we're going to see some summer-like temperatures throughout the week. 43 degrees on temperature to Norton as of 7:54 a.m. with humidity 84%, 2.53 degrees, barometer 90 inches, and it's rising slowly winds west southwest at 2 miles an hour. Okay, look at the forecast. Goes like this. Today, showers likely then. Showers supposed to be at thunderstorm about 1 p.m. 7 storms produced small hail. 152 degrees. South westward about 5.7 miles an hour. Chest space is 8%. New rain amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch possible. Except amounts possible thunderstorms for tonight. Showers likely then possibly a thunderstorm before 10 p.m. Then isolated showers between 10 and 11 p.m. Clouds got meaning partly clouds about 3 degrees. Calm wind, chest space is 6%. New precipitations less than 7 inch. As high amounts possible thunderstorms for Tuesday, partly sunny part clouds got about 68 about 8 degrees. Calm wind becoming west wind 6 miles in the afternoon with a light southwest wind for Wednesday, sunny part clouds about 85 about 6 degrees. West about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chest space is 20% for Thursday. Chance of showers after 3 p.m. Partly sunny most clouds about 86 about 6 degrees. Chest space is 30%. Friday, mostly clouds about 70 about 56 degrees. For Saturday, partly sunny partly clouds about 74 about 50 degrees. And for Sunday, mostly sunny about 67 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, April 30th, 2018. I'm Peter J. Wisdom. You all have a good morning today.